Hey guys, my name is Daron and this is Louis. We are both from Property Partners and today we have a development that is for sale.
Right.
And it's something that is very, very close to my heart because this is also somewhere that I've personally invested in as well.
Nice. What drawn you into investing into this development?
The one that we have for sale is our client's one that contacted us. If I were to talk from a personal perspective, so this area here, right, this whole entire Jervois stretch, right, if you realize, is littered with a lot of smaller projects. A lot of the projects are mostly like 60, 80 units, nothing above 100. The only big project in this area is one Jervois, which is 200 over units, but already built in year 2008, 2009. So to have a new development that is more than 100 units, right, it attracted me because I'm buying something brand new and also a large-scale development. So for a large-scale development, I think right now a lot of consumers are quite well educated in this really. The reason why people buy into large-scale development is that during the upmarket time when the prices are going higher and higher, right, usually the large developments will benefit a bit more. Because why? When there is a larger development, more volume, more transaction, which means the bank is able to match the valuation.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to talk about more of in terms of the design and the facade of the development? Is it more of like a colonial style? Maybe you can share a little bit more.
We always buy a property based on logical factors, right?
Correct.
But truthfully, this property that I also invested in as well, there was a bit of emotional factor as well. Because if you look at the design of the facade, right, I think the developers put a lot of thought into it. Because this land is actually owned by them for many, many years really.
Okay.
They used to own this land like way back. And it used to be like 3 good class bungalows that they combined together. And the former Jervois mansion was only 20 units. So they sort of like en bloc themselves and rebuild it to 130 units. So still very low density.
Okay.
But where they got the design idea from, right, is this bungalow-inspired kind of a living. If you go down the very prime districts, you see the black and white colonial housing, right? So of course, the kind of housing is super nice, but not everybody can afford. Even I also cannot buy the kind of housing, right? I think maybe not even for sale. Some of them are under SLA as well. So that was the inspiration behind this black and white theme, this colonial style.
Backdrop that actually they did on kind of a black
Really,
and white
really beautiful. So a lot of greenery as well, and I hope this one is really true, but I think it's true. The developer promised as well. It will be a very nice cherry blossom as you enter, right? So the moment the drive-through you enter, you'll be greeted with a very nice big cherry blossom tree.
Right.
So a lot of thought to it.
I understand that probably, the facade is really, very well thought and very well designed. But in terms of amenities-wise, how does Jervois mansion sit at?
So Jervois mansion is over here. So yes, it's situated near all the good class bungalows and stuff. So usually near landed properties, you don't get much facilities or much like amenities, right? Because landed property got no MRT, got no supermarket, got no nothing one. But because you are at the fringe of all the landed properties, right, you are actually very near to all the amenities. So let me show you. So Jervois mentioned you do a short walkout. That is where Valley Point is. So Valley Point, your day-to-day, your Fair Price Finance is over there, Starbucks is over there, a bit of eateries down there. Then along the whole stretch, all the shop houses here just down the road, you get a bunch of eateries as well. I believe even Spice is over there. All the famous eateries is down there.
So your day-to-day, I would say your amenities is pretty much all covered. But if let's say we would like to go to a bigger or say a mega mall itself, is there any nearby mega mall like a shopping center that we can go to?
Proper mall itself, yes. I think that's what Singaporeans like. Hot weather, we want to go to a mall, right? 2 proper malls over here. So just down the road, there's actually Tiong Bahru Plaza. Great World City is just down the road. So 2 stations down, you can take a bus, you want a short walk over also can, but I think you name it, everything is there at Great World City now.
We are very near to MRT station in terms of the connected to this Great World City Mall. What about the transformation around this area? Will there be any transformation happening?
Currently, of course, the Thomson East Coast Line is already in operation.
Okay.
So that's a good thing. It increases the accessibility of this area.
Correct.
So just within the vicinity, there's actually 2 more plots of land over there. New plots of land definitely will be more expensive because government land sales, they cannot sell cheap as well.
Right.
So when they sell it, more expensive, developers buy into it, they have to rebuild it, build it even more expensive and sell to the public. That kind of transformation naturally helps the other surrounding existing developments in that area.
So if you buy into Jervois mansion today, you're like having the first mover advantage within this area.
Correct. I think that is very, very well put, the first mover advantage, right? To me, Jervois mansion feels like you are still buying in 2021 prices. You see the current launches in the market, Mayor Blue sold for like average 3,200 PSF for a freehold property.
Yes.
So apple to apple comparison there is already like maybe 500 to 600 PSF more expensive. And location, yes, East Coast quite prime, but if you compare to Rio Valley, definitely Rio Valley more prime and central lah.
So this Jervois mentioned this unit is a 1-bedder or 2-bedder?
The ones that our client is selling is actually a 1-bedroom.
Okay.
So price somewhere like 26, 27 PSF
It's
kind of
even
range.
lower than Mayor Blue price that launched.
Yes, definitely lower than Mayor Blue pricing. And if you look at the current launches that already like sold like crazily, right? Emerald of Katong that sold within 1 day, Trump Park that sold like more than 70% within the launch day. On average, people are buying 2627, which is the same price that this owner is selling.
Wow.
Most of the people who bought later in the development, right? Trump Park, Emerald of Katong were all buying 27, 28. Some even buy at 29 PSF or so.
Wow. So you are telling me that Jervois mentioned you're buying around 2627 and it's a freehold unit in River Valley area.
And next year can get keys.
Wow. So even shorter with
Right. I would say like if a person is renting right now, your rental time is shorter because next year can probably get keys.
Alright.
If you're a person that, I buy in full cash, I just want to buy for rental yield, right? Next year can collect keys, next year can rent out already.
That's fast. So what about the layout itself, the floor plan of this 1-bedder?
Right now, space is a bit more compact, right? Developers have to build 1-bedroom somewhere like 495 square feet kind of range.
Yes.
So to me, right, I always say it's like no nonsense. Developer cannot waste any single square foot of the space. So layout, they must fully maximize.
Okay.
So for Jervois mentioned, the 1-bedroom that we are currently selling, once you come in from the living hall, right, it's just no nonsense. All the way through a long living hall, you can see all the way to your balcony.
Okay.
Kitchen will be tucked to your right. Dining room, you can put a comfortable 4-seater. Living hall, you can put a comfortable 2 or 3-seater sofa. So totally no wasted space over here.
Very squarish design I can see from here. And the balcony, I would say, is just nice, not too big. I noticed the master bathroom here, right? There's 2 openings. So I believe it's a Jack Angel kind of design, right? By the...
Correct. Correct. So this is where I feel like a developer also got put a thought into it.
Comparing these, right, in terms of the price quantum, nearby 1-bedder units, how do these stand?
Okay, so of course, resale listing is very dynamic. Prices always changing on the ground. Today listing price, maybe tomorrow may change also, right? But interestingly enough, because newer developments now, the reason why it's so popular in today's market is because when the size is a bit more compact, right? Even though PSF may appear a bit higher, but the overall quantum actually is still very affordable. So let's give you an example. If right now you just look at the project right beside us, One Jervois, yes, the 1-bedroom is super big, super luxurious, the layout is very nice, but it's 600 over square feet. The problem with that is that when you times the PSF, even though it's quite low, the overall quantum actually might be the same as buying a brand new project, 16 years younger, or might be even more expensive. So I can understand why there's a shift in buyers actually wanting to buy something newer. It's because overall quantum is still relatively affordable. So of course, there's so much more things we can share about this development. It just cannot be finished in the video. So if you like what you see, you want to find out more about this development, can contact us. Our number will be somewhere around the screen here. We'll be happy to share more with you. Ken, hear from you.
Bye.
Bye.